What's up, legends? Today we are back with another episode of Fit Dad Real Talk. And today we're going to talk about developing resilience and the resilience you need to stay on track with your transformation journey. And I've seen it a million times, and you've probably done it a few times yourself. You say, I'm going to lose 10 kilos, or I'm going to lose 20 kilos. I'm going to start my new diet on Monday. You get a few days in, and your plan goes astray and you give up and you tell yourself it's too hard or I'm too busy, and you kick your goals to the curb once again. Now, this might sound familiar for a couple of you out there. I know it happened to me as well in the past, but today I'm going to break down how to build your resilience so you stay on track and finally achieve those results and goals you're looking for once and for all. Now, first thing you have to do is you need to set some realistic goals. I want you to break them down. Don't say I'm going to lose 10 kilos in 4 weeks from doing some stupid diet. Give yourself 20 weeks and break it down. I'm going to lose 500 grams every single week. And then you hit those milestones weekly. And by hitting milestones weekly, we're keeping ourselves on task. We're keeping ourselves focused. They're achievable and it keeps you motivated. To lose half a kilo a week, all you need to do is to be in a 500 calorie deficit every single day. And that takes us 2.2. This is creating a solid plan. As in the past, you're probably, I'm going to do this keto thing. I'm going to do this man shake thing. You haven't thought anything of it other than buying the product itself. But no, we need to create a plan. Anything in life you want to achieve, you create plans for. So this is the same. We look at our current steps. How many are you doing a week? How many steps should you be doing? Well, if you're doing 5,000 a day, let's lift it to 8,000 steps a day. It means on average an extra 30 minutes of walking a day, 10 minutes in the morning, lunch at night. Here, 1,000 steps takes about 10 minutes of walking. You're going to increase your calorie burn just by doing that. It takes us to about 56,000 steps a week. You know, the average office worker does about 4,500 to 5,000 calories, just so you know. And then we create a plan for our resistance training. What we're going to be doing, because we don't want to just lose weight. We want to lose fat. We want to get lean. We want to look strong. So we create a plan for our resistance training. And don't say you're going to train every single day for 90 minutes a day and you're going to follow some guy who's 20 years old and tell you, no, that's not what we do. We are dads. We have constraints. Okay. You could be doing it for 90 minutes a day every single day. Hey, that's on you. But you can start with a plan 3 days a week for maybe 30 to 40 minute workouts. That's it. Just 3 times a week. And even if you feel like you can do more, if you do the fourth one, hey, you went above and beyond. But what I want you to do is set a plan for 3 times a week and actually follow through. And by following through with a realistic plan, again, you're going to build motivation. You're going to build momentum. I want you to understand your calories. Currently, if you're over 100 kilos, just start hitting 2,000 calories a day. If you're 85 to 100 kilos, you want to lose that 10 kilos, start hitting 1,800 calories a day. This is a super rough ballpark, but I'm just giving you straight facts right now so you can start doing something. And if you spend some more time on it, you can get your exact deficit on point, but just start doing what I just said. Now, I want you to break that down into meals, okay? 400 calories for breakfast. Your breakfast from now on are now 400 calories. You have 600 calories for lunches. That's what you do for lunches. You have 800 calories for dinner. Very simple. Now, I want you to jump on Google after this podcast. I want you to Google search 400 calorie high protein breakfasts. Find 2 of them you like. Write them down. Eat them for breakfast. Google 500 calorie or 600 calorie high protein lunches. Now 800 calorie high protein dinners. Just that's how simple it can be. Stick to those 2 meals or do it for 3 meals. Just back it up every single day for the moment. Oh, that's a bit boring. No, dude, you're eating chicken schnitzels every single day. That's also boring. You just like that kind of boring. Right now, we're trying to change your life. We're trying to keep it simple because in the past, you've done something elaborate or you've done something ridiculous that you can't stick to. So instead, we're going to keep it simple and we're going to do stuff that works. Now, we make a rule. We don't snack anymore. You don't snack. It's simple as that. You're hungry. Don't worry, man. You're going to eat in a couple of hours. Simply, we do not snack. Now you've built your plan. We go to step 3. You know, this is building a supportive network that is solid. I want you to find people who have similar goals. I want you to surround yourself with these people and they have the behaviors that you are trying to adopt. And that's the norm for them. And they're going to expect this of you as well. So if you're going around people and if you look around all your mates and they're 10 or 20 or 30 kilos overweight right now, you have no expectations to change what you're doing. They don't have an expectation of you. And we normally rise to the expectations that people have on us. That's just how we are as human nature. So if we change our circle slightly, we get around people who the norm is to eat healthy, train more, move more, and that's their focus, and they've got goals, then we just start doing it. It's called essentially the Pygmalion effect because there's more of us that's expected of us, so we rise to the occasion. I want you to then get someone to keep you accountable. That you checked and tracked your calories each day, each week, that you did your 3 training sessions, that you did your daily weigh-ins. I want you to meet up with them every single week or do it in face-to-face or do it on the phone, but they're there to keep you on track. They're there to make sure that you're measuring what you're trying to manage. Your food, your training, your steps, your weight, your waistline. And you might, that'd be hard. I don't know. If you don't have a mate who's going to check in with you and say, hey mate, did you do what you said you're going to do? You need to find better mates. Because I'll tell you right now, if you actually want to change your life and you said to your friends, hey, I really want to change my life. Don't feel like I'm a role model for my kids. I want to feel healthy. I need more energy. I'm slacking at the moment with my energy and I feel like shit. Can you keep me accountable weekly? If they say no, they aren't your mate. You need to get some new mates. Now, we've made a plan. And if our plan goes astray, we go to step 4. And this is really simple, right? You never miss 2 days in a row. It is literally that simple. You fall off your plan. You ask your wife or you ask your friend, I want you to check. I fell off my plan today, guys. I never missed 2 days in a row. And because I never missed it 2 days in a row, I need you to check in with me tomorrow night. I need you to go and ask you to show me the calories, the training, and I did my steps. So you're giving yourself a 24-hour accountability check-in. You might be thinking, do I have to really tell someone that I need that type of accountability? Yes. The answer is yes. Because you stuffed up. And when we stuff up, we need a hard course correct to not miss the next day. And that does require accountability for most of the population, especially when we're trying to change our life. Because winning is a habit, and so is losing. And we never want to miss more than 1 day in a row not being a winner. So you hard correct your course hard as you can with super accountability over the next 24 hours. And then we go forward. It's as simple as that. And then the next thing is, we did talk about realistic goals earlier on this podcast. Right now, I want you to go to step 5. And I want you to make sure you're tracking other metrics. I want you to show that you are losing weight, because sometimes your weight might go sideways and you lost weight, but you're holding onto a bit of fluid, or you might have eaten a few carbs extra the days before. So your weigh-in might not have been on point. And you might get down because of that. But if you're measuring your abdomen weekly, that's going to go down still. If you're measuring your front, back, and side photos weekly, that's going to look different still. So we need more than one measurement to make sure that you are on track. So we do our waist measurement, we do our weigh-in daily because we want to see the weekly average, we do our photos front, back, and side. This is going to keep your motivation high, and it's going to show you your gut is coming down. I want you to share these results with your accountability buddy. Now, their job is to pat you on the back and tell you to keep going. It isn't this next step. We need to go to step 6 because I want you to stop giving a fuck about what anyone else thinks about you or what anyone else says about you. People will tell you to drink more, tell you to go to the gym less, tell you to live more and eat the burger. They'll tell you look skinny or whatever crap they say. I want you to build a shell, like a shell of armor around your head. I want you to put that helmet on, and I want you to block everything out. Any type of shit talk out there from any person out there, I want you to block it. Because you aren't doing this for them. You aren't doing this for anyone, but you're doing it for you and you're doing it for your family. So I want you to make a commitment to block out the noise and not fall down to peer pressure. If they say you to do anything, you just stick to your plan. All right, mate, for sure. And you just keep going. And that's the 6 steps to building resilience in your weight loss journey. Now, I want you to go out there. I want you to attack it. I want you to get after your results and your goals. I want you to be a resilient beast. And until next week, guys, that's it. That's all I want you to do. Follow those six steps. And that's it for this week, guys. My name is Trav. Listening next week to the Fit Dad Club podcast. Can't wait to talk to you then.